It's called The Cat, the Dog, Little Red, the Exploding Eggs, the Wolf, and Grandma.
It all sounds a bit complicated to me.
There once was a sweet little girl who lived with her father and mother in a pretty little cottage at the edge of the village. She always wore a red cape with a hood, which suited her so well that everybody called her Little Red Riding Hood.
What's this?
It's a story about a little girl who always wears a red cape with a hood.
Cool! Oh, I love stories about superheroes. What's her superpower?
She doesn't have superpowers. It's not that kind of a story.
So what happens?
Well, one morning, her mother asked Little Red Riding Hood to take a basket of eggs, butter, cake, and sweets to her grandmother.
So kindness is her superpower. Ooh, does she hypnotize the bad guys into being nice? Oh, what kind of candy?
Look, do you want to hear the story or not? So where was I? Oh, Little Red Riding Hood was on her way to Grandma's house when she met a wolf.
A wolf! Excellent! They are always the bad guys in stories like this. I'll bet she zaps them with her kindness ray.
She does not have a kindness ray. No, she has a basket of eggs and butter and cakes and sweets.
Well, how does she fight crime then? I mean, does she have a cool kind of flying gadget basket? Oh, are they exploding eggs?
There is no kindness ray. Oh, there is no flying basket, and there are no exploding eggs. She's just a sweet little girl with a terrible fashion sense who is on her way to see her grandmother.
Okay. Well, let's hear the rest of the story.
Well, the wolf asked Little Red Riding Hood where she was going, and she said, Grandma's house. So the wolf said goodbye and secretly headed to Grandma's house.
Hang on. Why doesn't the wolf man try and eat Hood Girl right then and there?
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? How should I know why you didn't eat her?
Just wonder why the wolf prefers old ladies.
Anyway, the wolf arrived at Grandma's cottage and saw the old lady lying in bed. She jumped up when she saw the wolf and locked herself in the closet.
I think the wolf needs to think bigger if he's going to be a supervillain. I mean, maybe he could rob a bank on the way to Grandma's house.
Are you listening at all?
Yes.
Okay, so Grandma leaped out of bed and locked herself in a closet to be safe. Then the wolf put on some of Grandmother's clothes and climbed into bed, waiting for Little Red Riding Hood to arrive.
Hang on. So now you're saying he does want to eat her?
Yes. Anyway, this is my favorite part. She arrived and said, "What big eyes you have, Grandma?" And the wolf replied, "Oh, the better to see you with."
She's not very bright, is she? I mean, if there were a wolf dressed as my grandma, I might have noticed right away.
And Little Red Riding Hood said, "What a big nose you have, Grandma." And the wolf replied, "Oh, the better to smell you with."
Let me see that book.
And she said, "What big teeth you have, Grandma." And the wolf said, "Oh, the better to eat you up."
Yikes!
But just at the last moment, Little Red Riding Hood's father arrived and chopped off the wolf's head with an axe. And they lived happily ever after.
I'm not so sure the wolf was very happy in the end. So let me see if I have this right. Little Red is on her way to help an old lady when she meets the wolf man. He has an evil plan. He likes to dress up in girls' clothes and eat people. He and Red have a big and Red's father puts him into Wolfie.
Well, sort of.
It is not a very nice story, is it? I mean, are you absolutely sure this is a children's book?
That's it. I am leaving. Go find a book of your own to read.
Oh, wait, I just have one more question.
What?
Is Grandma still in the closet?
Oh, that's it.